this one. Becca says Delia, which I'm assuming is a Mrs. on the other side, okay? And then we also have Wyatt, which is a male on the other side. Ooh, okay. Wyatt has a sense of dizziness. Disoriented. Maybe confusion, but a euphoria. Didn't see it coming. Almost seems like we have a difficult time breathing, but we go out very painlessly, sunshiny, didn't see it coming. The situation happened very quickly. And then it was like 1 and then 2 for good measure, like boom, boom. No way of getting out of it, he says. I would put that, oop, okay, good, I did start recording. I would put that Wyatt passed before his time. He goes, not only was it quick, it was at full speed. I was like, okay, so I'll put full speed, out of nowhere. Does this resonate with Wyatt? And Delia says, like a mother figure, and you have like a display or a picture, her obituary, something in display in honor of her memory. Delia just clearly says that we pass in a medical way. Oh my gosh, yes to both. Yeah, Delia, she's more clear. Wyatt wants to describe it to me. Okay, tell me about Wyatt first. Very curious. Can't wait for the office to open. My gears are turning. I know, I'm so excited. Oh, just gotta keep doing the things, ladies and gentlemen. She did pass medically, and she was sick, and then Wyatt ended up taking his own life, and then he has that euphoria, and then he has like the dreamlight state, the not seeing it come, the not seeing it coming, essentially, and then one thing leading to another, and he goes, and it happened at 100 miles an hour, which means that it was a really impulsive decision. I'm really surprised he's saying that he's not saying he takes partial responsibility, even though he is, okay? And so, yeah, he talks about this dizziness, this euphoria, this like out of body feeling he has before one thing leads to another, and he talks about it being like 100 miles an hour, which is wild. And then who is Delia for you? Hopefully I'm saying that right, but she did pass medically, and then she was actually really sick. I love how wonderfully she was able to communicate. She also said she's like a mother figure for you, so I'd love to know who that was for you. Mom, grandma, aunt, that was close. And then she loves the way you're choosing to honor her memory as well. She tells us that with talking about the picture frame or what's displayed or how you're choosing to honor her memory. Oh, she was, and she was my grandmother. Well, beautiful, because that's a primary guardian angel for you. And then who was Wyatt to you, if you don't mind me asking? Thank you for anyone that just booked. You can go to katothemedium.com. You can get next in line if you would like to. No pressure, but you are more than welcome to join me here on my live stream. Go ahead and get in. katothemedium.com. Hit book now. Cat, I see it. It says it's pending. Don't know why it's pending, but maybe I give it a minute and it refreshes. But right now it says it's pending, so whenever that goes through, we'll be able to get you on the books. Wyatt is my daughter's dad. Oh my goodness. So if you would like to book more than 5 minutes, I encourage you to set up a private session, because that's probably where the money's going to be at that point for sure. Weird. Shows that I paid on my end. All right, cool. Well, I am definitely, here, I'll just go like this. See, it says it pending. Usually it'll say like, paid, but it just says pending on my end. But I have no issues with it. I can text you as soon as it goes through, and there's not going to be any issues. So, whoo-wee. I've never, like, very rarely have I ever seen it say pending, to be honest, so. I didn't even know that was possible. I don't even see how it would be possible. So, Mr. Wyatt, so he talks about this dizziness, this euphoria, and I asked him, like, why he didn't necessarily have to take the responsibility that I'm expecting to hear right now, since obviously he has kids down there too, and he's making me feel like this is like a mental health issue that he constantly struggled with. Okay, yeah, if you pay with a debit card, it could be your bank. Yeah, maybe your bank didn't like it. They're like, who is this? Have you never gotten a psychic reading before? Why is this happening to you, right? Interesting. I don't doubt it though. But they're just trying to keep you safe, so that makes sense. Just check it out, but we'll check in a second. So he's talking about a dizziness, a euphoria, a manic, out-of-body experience where you just take off and into the actions that end up ending your life. So now that we tell me he's a little bit older, he ends his life, I'm like, oh, that's what that is. That's that tingly disassociation. I don't know if anyone's ever gotten in a fight, but the feeling of adrenaline where everything becomes blurry, okay? That's essentially what he was showing me. He didn't expect it to happen, and I don't think the intention was take our life. I think that's an action that we made in a very manic state. And then he tells me that there were other contributions to his manic state. So I think that maybe like we, self-medicated, which didn't help the state of our mania, our hypermania that we were having at the moment. So, he says that, that you are like preserving his memory even better than he deserves. And he goes, I honestly can't ask for much better. And then you have this mail that comes through. He's a little older with your grandmother that says hi as well. Woo! It's a lot all over the place. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. And you probably won't know this person. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, and then you have a younger male. Can you tell me who the male is? Sure. Let's go ahead and see. It comes in with your grandma. He seems a little bit older. He's got a little bit of just a little tad of a rounder stomach. Let's see here. Common, classic, strong first name. I think we had dark hair, but we lose it as we go. We have a good sense of humor. Big teddy bear. Always doing things for other people. Like acts of service is his love language. So he's always do. He could have served, but I feel it's acts of service. So he's very acts of service. Could have served, could have just done for others a lot. I really like the way he put that, actually. Old soul, good at teaching you things. Definitely has grandfather vibes. Seen a couple things, just help people get by type of thing. Like more on the older male. Yeah. That's the older male. How did you pass? It's almost like congestive, like your organs just get congested. I can't figure out who this is. Well, that's okay, because guess what? It's recorded, and then when you realize it later, you can rewatch all the facts and go, oh my goodness. So basically what I'm getting is I ask him how he ends up passing, and he's showing me like just the picture in my mind is like all of a sudden your heart just kind of like your upper body, something of like your organs, like it could be congestive heart failure, heart attack, high blood pressure leads to something like this, just something underlying kind of bubbling up and coming back. Can you see if he's related to my grandma? He looks like he's over there with your grandma. He's with grandma. Got a little bit of facial hair. A little bit of round. Little round. Not crazy tall. 5'11", 5'10". That's who I got. Love ya.